food, glorious food. It does not take much to make a man happy. Just give him a bagel for breakfast, maybe pizza for lunch, then, a heavy steak dinner with some mushrooms, cantaloupes and watermelon fruit on the side. If you have money, however, you can have the real costly versions of all these food. Here now is a list of the top 9 most expensive foods in the world. Number 9 is Westin Hotel Bagel. It may just be a bagel, not that different from what you usually have for your breakfast. Then again, this creation of Frank DeJake, the executive chef of Westin Hotel in New York, includes a small amount of white truffle cream cheese and goji berry infused Riesling jelly that has golden leaves. The price buster is the truffle, as this Italian fungus is one of the most expensive food items in the world, worth $1,000. Number 8 is Zillion Lobster Frittata. Omelets are so easy to cook. All you need are some eggs, along with any other food that you wish to use as an ingredient. In the Parker Meridien Hotel in New York, however, the restaurant called Norma's took a giant leap forward by adding lobster claws and 10 ounces of Almas Caviar into 6 eggs. The result is the $1,000 omelet, or as the restaurant has advertised it, the Zillion Lobster Frittata. A scaled-down version features only 10% of the caviar. As only an ounce is included, the restaurant only sells it for $100. The full version of the frittata has been sold only about 12 times, pricing $1,000, while the smaller version is ordered around 50 times a year. Number 7 is Craftsteak's Wagyu Ribeye steak. Wagyu beef is a sought-after item because of its high percentage of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Its genetic predisposition also allows it to have an acceptable ratio of monounsaturated to saturated fats. The best of the lot is the one from Kobe, raised in the prefecture of Hyogo in Japan. The cows raised here are fed with beer and are massaged regularly to ensure tenderness. A full Wagyu Ribeye in Craftsteak in New York was once served for $2,800. The restaurant is now closed, however, and replaced with Colicchio & Sons. Number 6 is Bombay Brassiere's Samundari Khazana curry. As the world was dancing to Nicole Scherzinger and the rest of the Pussycat Dolls' Jai Ho, You Are My Destiny, while celebrating the success of Slumdog Millionaire, Bombay Brassiere decided to create a curry dish fit for winners of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Devon crab? Check. White truffle? Check. Beluga caviar and gold leaf? Check. There are also gold-coated Scottish lobsters, 4 abalones, and 4 quail legs filled with even more caviar. Number 5 is Domenico Crolla's Pizza Royale 07. Domenico Crolla is a Scottish chef known for putting portraits into his pizza creations. He decided to create the Pizza Royale 07, though the producers of the James Bond films did not commission it. It was a 12-inch pie, filled with lobsters marinated in cognac, caviar soaked in champagne, tomato sauce, Scottish smoked salmon, prosciutto, venison medallions, and vintage balsamic vinegar. To top it all, there are 24-karat gold flakes. They are not to be taken home, however, as they are edible by worthing $4,200. Number 4 is Densuk Black Watermelon. Black watermelons are rare items, especially the Densuk variety that is only grown in the island of Hokkaido in Japan. A harvest will typically yield only a few dozen fruits. What makes it special, aside from its rarity? Its hardness and crispness are just perfect, plus, the level of sweetness is just incomparable. A fruit that weighed 17 pounds once went for $6,100. Number 3 is Yubari King melons. No, these are not the ordinary cantaloupes that you can find in the supermarket. The orange-fleshed Yubari King melons are coveted because of its proportion and sweetness. These items are so in demand that auctions are actually conducted for its purchase. In 2008, over 100 melon fruits from Yubari were on the block. The most perfect of all was the first item put on sale. A businessman who owns a souvenir shop and seafood lunch restaurant made a bid of nearly $23,000 for the honor and privilege of taking home that particular fruit. Number 2 in our list is Almas Caviar. The Almas Caviar is an extremely rare food item from Iran. Caviars are already expensive to begin with, but the rarity of this item makes it even more expensive. As a matter of fact, even finding a store that sells it is like looking for a needle in the haystack. The only store known to carry this item is the Caviar House and Prunier located in Piccadilly in London. The store packages the caviar on a per kilo basis and places it in a tin made of 24 karat gold. Selling price is $25,000. If you want just a taste of it, then a smaller tin is sold for $1,250. And finally, number 1 in our list is Italian White Alba Truffle. Truffles are expensive items, but none as dear as the Italian White Alba version. These items have become difficult to cultivate, thus explaining the exorbitant price. A huge white Alba truffle that came in at around 1.51 kilograms was once sold for over $160,000. A retail investor from Hong Kong and his wife brought home the truffle.